Alright, on the draw, don't have anything before a 4-drop, so we're just going to send that one back. This one's going to go back to... I mean, with a land, this hand is actually almost functional. This like undoes one of our mulligans. There's our land. Opponent mulliganed once. So if they're actually like the mono white or like heavy white aggro deck, we actually don't match up super well. We don't have a lot of... Oh, they're Boros. Let's just say, like, we don't have a lot of ways to deal with the we start with this one. We don't have a lot of ways to deal with Vanellish Marshal, but if they're not that deck, Angels would be a little rough. Other aggro is what it is. For one more land, like being able to double spell would be great. And I still think we're taking Aurelia. We already have like other 2-drops. Aurelia lets us actually start pushing damage. Am I willing to trade this for a Night of Grace? I am. Hopefully they don't have a shock and make me regret this, but I think if they had the shock, they would have attacked. So, like, yeah, we're totally open to the double block, but like we still have another 2-3 to block this guy, so if we take 3, that's whatever. Hopefully we can get Aurelia going soon. I mean, opponent's under 3 cards, so really our mulligan hasn't hurt us that bad. Since we drew a card off Bugler, we're pretty much at an even spot. So I'm gonna call this every time. Like, if they're using removal to get through this, I don't care. Like, if you're gonna do that, you should have done it anyway, and you would have hit me for damage. This won't come up for a while, but it's a bunch of bodies. Keep attacking. So that's our shot that this is a mirror. Yeah, we could be playing the same deck, but only real ways to... Yeah, that's not great. Our only real ways to gain life is some shield mirrors on the board. That's a problem. So they are angels. It's a problem that we don't have a lot of answers to. I mean, Lyra is definitely a concern once, you know, when Angels was a possibility. And these probably aren't actually that good. Like, it's kind of unblockable, but kind of not. I mean, if they're angels, it's the evasion doesn't really matter. I mean, maybe it's a war boss isn't great here. Like, if they're on first strike guys and... What is not... How do I keep accidentally putting this Boros Challenger back in? Gotcha. Put Boros Challenger in instead of... Let's try it this way. We have a lot of 4-drops this way, but... It is what it is. I mean, that game I never saw land out of my opening hand plus my mulligan. Scry. I mean, it's a hand. So we'll start with Knight, and then we'll play Vanguard, I guess. Our opponent likes this. Is apparently a big fan of spamming nice. I mean, our curve is going to be good. They can have deafening blast and stuff, but that's fine. Or deafening clarion, that's what it's called. Yeah. So I can take a turn off to cast Rekindling Phoenix. And I risk Shalai and Lava. Well, Shalai is like the worst case. So I can take a turn off and get him for 5 right now. Yeah. So the thing is, if I tap out now, I have a better, I have a chance of drawing into something and double spelling next turn. Use my mana, maybe a little bit better. But if they keep hitting mana drops and just like Shalai and into like Shalai into Lyra probably beats us anyway. So Shalai into Lyra. As I was saying. As good as we start as we had. I mean, they had turn 3 through turn 5 H-Balls. I guess this is a thing I get to do. Is this a good thing? I mean, it doesn't get extra toughness, so we just pit trade for life. Yeah, attacks. Oh look, more angels. more life. I have to do this, I'm pretty sure. Are we looking at a removal spell on our side? I mean, we dealt with the Shalai. Now we'll deal with the first Lyra. We dealt with the first Shalai. Now we're dealing with the first Lyra. But they play a lot of them. I mean, I play Lava Coil in my deck. What am I going to do? You got it. Yeah, like the next Lyra does for sure beat us. Oh yeah, that's a thing. I probably should have done that too. Sorry, wasn't good. Yeah, I just don't know if this is actually a good matchup. We're just gonna jump straight into another game. Puts us at 2-1. So we'll just go straight around 4. That one went by pretty fast. The thing with that Angel deck is I really hate its deck in draw matchup. Like, it feels real bad. I played with it on my own. I haven't done a ton with it, but it's not the least favorite white deck I've played, but it's probably pretty close. So, if we get a land, this hand's pretty amazing. Feel pretty confident. It's mono white. I really like what we have going on. Nice. So if they don't do anything, we're just gonna jam Johnny control or something. Probably Johnny rebuy a Knight.
It is good to see you, my friend. Back on your feet.
I mean, it's tempting to have possibly grab the other creature. So I could get its toughness higher, but we are taking that. You don't have an attack this turn, and you want next turn either. Like, we are taking that. So plus counter.
Deliver us to victory.
One of those. Okay. That time things went well. So this could be angels too. I'm really not quite sure. Didn't really see anything out of them to kind of put us in any real direction. So I'm really just bringing these in because they're the only thing we have to deal with Lyra. That was just a good example though of a time where we get to like play a Johnny with just nothing going on. Too many Johnnies. Probably won't draw 2 drops because we've already most of them out. But we get to go Knight, second Knight of Johnny if we're not ridiculously far behind. So that's the thing with like not having any like, you know, the tiniest sweeper effects or even or we don't have any small sweeper effects. We don't have anything. Ugh. This is disgusting. No box.
Our kinship ensures our seeing yourself what I see in you.
Potentially just gonna take 1 billion damage here. Gross. Yeah. They enacted their thing, so that's the thing with that 4/4. If it gets to attack, like, cards are good. So on the play, we'll go. I mean, these things aren't insane, just because I don't want to be paying life to attack. We'll go with this for something on the top end. I think I might actually just cut one Tribunal, maybe. Like we did put out Mentors, so we don't have the ability to make goblins to throw every turn. I mean, we get to unmulligan. So I bottom the land, drew a land right away. This deck is kind of just everything. Unfortunate. It's the first time I've whiffed on a Bugler. So I might be turbulent here. Also, like, no instant speed interaction. This deck definitely has some points where I have concerns or questions. But hey, if we draw our 1 Siege King commander, we are good to go. So I'm pretty sure we are losing to like the red-white precon with like some minor upgrades. Okay. Not terribly excited. Just start not hitting land drops, but we need to draw interaction. If this starts making angels, we are dead. Or, okay. Already getting a good game, so that's probably bad news. See what our opponent has to kill us. It's probably just the yep. So curving into this card's pretty good. Okay. 10, 14, 15. Yeah, so even if we take the biggest stuff, we're dead, right? Yeah. So got ran over, kind of a bummer. 2 and 2. I mean, how I feel about this deck, it's fine. I probably won't do much more with it. Like, right now I'm just making myself kind of play with cards so I'm not playing with the same cards all the time. And so like I'm getting to play with different stuff, but this doesn't feel good against the established parts of the format. Like there's even like sideboard cards in the colors that I don't have access to, or like there's things that you would think like, oh, you definitely have a Lyra in your 75. Things like that. And I don't, and I want one. But one final look at everything. And I'll have links to the deck list below as well. But thanks a lot, everyone. You can find me, you can follow me here. You can find me at Twitch at twitch.tv/smalltimemagic. You can follow me at Twitter to know whenever I have new things go live at smalltimemagic. And thank you guys for tuning in.